Hi everyone, Al DeMarco here. This, of course, going to be your Christmas Day report and a happy holiday greeting going out to all of you out there that are celebrating the holiday. Hope you enjoy it with your family and friends. But as you know, in this gambling business of ours, there are no off days other than around the All-Star break, which is worthless since that comes in the middle of summer as far as I'm concerned. Every day there's something going on. Look how the NBA abuses your sports psyche today with end-to-end action. No college bowl action today, but we also have some college basketball action to talk about. In fact, that's where my seventh consecutive best bet in college hoops is coming from today. The Diamond Head Classic out in Hawaii. I'll run down who's hot and who's not, and I've got a money-saving discount coupon code in honor of this being Christmas. That'll save you $25 off a single purchase today. All that and more coming up in just a moment, plus two more free selections as I'm going to take a look at the NBA showdown between the Heat and the Thunder. If recollection serves me right, I think I was undefeated in last year's championship series. And also a play on one of your consolation games in the Diamond Head Classic in Hawaii. In college hoops, Miami of Florida taking on Indiana State. As for me personally, well, I could not make it 10 straight winning days, as my small five-dime play with Fresno State was an absolute disaster last night. I'm in good company. Only one handicapper had the winner last night on SMU here at the site, and that was Anthony Red, and of course I'll never hear the end of it. But ask me today on Christmas morning if I'm disappointed with the fact that I've won 9 of the last 10 days. No. So today we look to make it winning day number 10 out of 11. It's with my 10-dime stocking stuffer special. Say that 3 times quickly. It's on the championship game out in the Diamond Head Classic in Hawaii in college basketball. Nationally televised game tonight at about 10 o'clock Eastern Time. Arizona taking on San Diego State. Wildcats playing in double revenge. They lost last year in Tucson to the Aztecs. And, of course, San Diego State has won 24 consecutive games straight up in the month of December. Public jumping all over Arizona in this one. This line, when it opened up yesterday initially, was 4. It's up to 5.5. Some places 6 even at some obscure sports books I saw this morning. So, which way to go? No uncertainty on my part. That's why it's going to be my college best bet winner number 7 in a row overall. Another guy you should be aware of is Anthony Red. You know, in the NBA, nobody has won you more money in the NBA the past 2 years than A. Red. He comes into today on an 11-2 NBA run. That's the short-term picture. The big picture is, however, $10 bettors have won $7,690 following his betting advice in the pros over the past 2 years combined. Today, he's looking for a second consecutive trifecta sweep. 3-0 sweep with his trifecta last Wednesday. Has another 3 sweep today. A trio of 25 dime selections. Thunder and Heat. Lakers and the Knicks, Celtics and the Nets. Of course, our first game goes at noon Eastern time, so don't delay in getting it. He's coming off the only handicapper here at the site last night to cash in with SMU. Craig Davis, 22 of 35 winning days. 30-dime winner number 5 out of 7 going for him today on the Thunder of Heat. Of course, Craig Davis based out of Oklahoma City. Chris Jordan looking for winning day number 25 out of 39 in that 38-day stretch. $1 bettors have won $2,580. And today he has his biggest release of the entire season on Denver and the LA Clippers. That's your late game on the card. It's his 500-star winner number 7 out of 8. Going here tonight, and his second in a row in the NBA. So those are among the hot handicappers you should be aware of. As for your money-saving discount coupon code, guys, this is an easy one for you. It'll be 25Xmas. 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 You enter that when prompted, you'll save $25 off a single purchase today. It's my Christmas gift to you in honor of today being December 25th. Okay, let's look at your first free pick here. I'm going to go with Miami of Florida. They're an 8-point favorite tonight against Indiana State. You know, Miami of Florida had the toughest road here in the Diamond Head Classic in Hawaii. They had to fly the longest, 4,800 miles. They had to take on the host team, Hawaii, on Friday night. Actually, the game, tipped off like it, I think it was... Actually, it was like 12:30 in the morning the next day. So, and that was Saturday night into Sunday morning, 12:30 Eastern time that game started. So they had the toughest road. And then, in preparation for the contest, their starting center, Reggie Johnson, who's averaging like 12 points, 8 rebounds a game, he suffered a finger injury. So he didn't even play. But they did beat Hawaii 73-58. But then playing their second game in 2 days, now this would have been Sunday, against Arizona, well, they were just hammered. They had their 7-game winning streak snapped 69-50. They were shorthanded. They were weary. Now they've had a day off, and they took it easy on the day off. I was reading about their coach saying that there were no extracurricular activities planned, even though they were in Hawaii, because he felt his team was exhausted because of the number of minutes his starters had to play, being shorthanded in the back-to-back Hawaii and Arizona games. Today they're taking on Indiana State. Now, Indiana State gave San Diego State a run for its money the other night before losing 62-55, and Indiana State opened up the tournament with an upset of an 8-1 Ole Miss team, winning outright by 9 points in overtime, 87-85. But listen, this Indiana State is average at best. I mean, I think they're a 6-4 team coming into this contest. This is a Miami, Florida team that went to Central Florida a week and a half ago, kicked the hell out of the Knights. A Miami, Florida team that has played very, very strong as well. As for Indiana State, I mean, this is a team that lost at Morehead State by 8 points. You lose at Morehead State by 8 points. What are you kidding me? They lost by 27 to UCLA. Miami entered this tournament 7-1 with an RPI of 10. They had the 8th toughest schedule in terms of strength on the season. And that was after playing Arizona as well, just a day and a half ago. So, because they got a little rest, Reggie Johnson, their starting center, depending on where you read, he's either out or he's questionable. I can just tell you that I got from the beat writers reading their reviews in the Fort Lauderdale newspaper that he is questionable today. Whether he plays or not is inconsequential to me. I like Miami of Florida in this game to rebound with the win. They are by far the more talented team and have an outstanding backcourt as well. Now, your other free pick, guys, I'm going to go with the Miami Heat. Yes, the Heat are down to 2.5 points. Kind of the shoe is on the other foot. Remember a couple years ago, when the Mavericks won the championship, the Heat went to Dallas last year on Christmas Day and kicked the Mavericks' ass. Well, here the Miami Heat beat Oklahoma City in the championship series last year in 5 games. Now they're hosting the Thunder. Do the Thunder get revenge? I don't think so. I really don't think so. And listen, and yet, I acknowledge the fact this is a Miami team that lost to the Knicks a couple of weeks ago at home. It's not like they have played exceptional ball. They have a gaudy record, 18-6 start. Great 24-game start. Great at home. Great against Western Conference foes. LeBron has been playing out of his mind. Dwayne Wade, in the last 7 games, 6 of them the Heat have won, is shooting 62% from the field. They've also made a change in their starting lineup. They're going with Udonis Haslem now, finally at power forward. So you got him, along with Chris Bosh, who's back after missing the last game because of the flu. He returned to practice on Monday, along with him. And James, you have more of a defensive presence along the front line, and it's certainly shown because since he has started at power forward with Haslem, the team's gone 5-2, and they're holding their opponents to 92 points a game. Before that, they were giving up closer to 100. Now, you have the 2 top scoring teams in the NBA coming in here. And by the way, FYI, Haslem is replacing Shane Battier in the starting lineup. Miami has played very strong defensively. They have forced at least 20 turnovers in 3 of their last 4 games. 4-1, they took the finals last year where LeBron was just dominant. I mean, got the monkey off his back. Last year, he averaged 28.6 points, 10.2 rebounds, 7.4 assists, 1.6 steals, and won the MVP trophy in the finals. And the problem was the matchups. They put Kevin Durant on James, but Durant was too small, okay? I mean, too small, and James abused him, and they got him into foul trouble. They went to Cephalosha. They played James Harden on him. They were even smaller. He abused them as well. And that's the problem when you're such a dynamic player like LeBron. So I know the Thunder have revenge on their mind. I know they just had their 12-game winning streak snapped 5 days ago when they lost unexpectedly at Minnesota because of a second-half collapse. But I like Miami in this contest. That's the bottom line. As they look for their 4th consecutive Christmas Day win. I don't think the Thunder is as strong of a team with James Harden in there. When you got Russell Westbrook, who I'm not a big fan of because, he'll get you 25 or 30 any given night, and he may also commit 6 to 10 costly turnovers. He's just not a good point guard. Now, granted, there is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. The Thunder have the advantage in terms of the backcourt in this matchup. Even with D-Wade there, they have the deeper, better backcourt. But I just like Miami to rise to the occasion here at home and let the Thunder know that if you want to win the crown, it's coming through South Beach once more this year. So that's your final free selection. Good luck to y'all, and I'll catch you again on Wednesday.